The program is Generation XYZ. My name is Ehiko Ichu, the daughter of Agadean Onimo. This program is brought to you creatively by my amazing producer, Diako Randiabu. I'm sure that when you see me and my glasses, you could tell that that is my identity. And now when you see our creative shots on this program, it is the personality of my wonderful producer showing. Welcome, Saints and Angels, to Generation XYZ, coming to you straight from the network service of the NTA. If you do not know already, today we will be dabbling into your identity as a person. Does it make or mar you? That is what we will be discussing on our Understanding the Gen Z segment. And of course, we have other amazing segments for you. Take a break right now and come back.
Forever, unatari Allah, Allah, unatari Allah. No time that chick. Big man, big win. No time that chick. Bangama, nagama zase nini nafara. Always in my hanya ni de gafara. Yana kuma mota wanda akafara. Kana bani haushi ina baku masala. Look at the bar, bakune kuka passa. Kuna china chenza, meni na chenza. Kama sani zesa muku danger. Ina putina shani kama putila. Suna kashe wana putila. Basi sun haske wana putila. Gari ya waye, ganzara gaye. Burigiza, kongwaso, wani shigo, kuneza kutasho. Na.
Welcome back. Now I hope you're not selfish to have not told your neighbors or your friends to tune into this program. I did tell you that we will be bringing to you interesting segments, one of which I'm about to tell you right now. Now, my amazing and wonderful producer, when he started at NTA, started as a great storyteller. And he continues to do this in this next segment. He's about to tell you the story of this amazing Nigerian hip-hop artist. Her name is Tifah. The name is already interesting. And now her story is being brought to you by the amazing producer of this program. What is it all about Tifah that we want you to know on this program? What can you learn about her? This is the story of Tifah by the amazing Diako Randiabu. Oh no, man.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I go by the name Tifah. Born in Abuja. I grew up in Lagos, and after secondary school, I decided to move back to Abuja, and I've been in Abuja up until now.
Before we go further, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, not so long ago, I was just, in my neighborhood and just passing by, and I saw the young, vibrant lady performing for free, and I was curious, and I came close to this young lady to find out what that is all about, and that is how I found myself here. Okay, let's talk about that story.
Okay.
How that all
came about. It was the night of my street tour. Usually, my team and I the JJ Records. Shout out to Jide of the JJ Records as well. We were up to our usual street tour, where we go from street to street and then we give them good music. And at that time, we had decided to collaborate with other artists, right? We decided to collaborate with other upcoming artists, Pun Wild, and a few others, right? So we came out at night, we gave them good music, they felt the vibe, and that was when you walked up to me and then I introduced myself to you, and the rest is history.
Is it a career, or is it a business, or is it just a passion?
That's a good question, actually. That's a good question. Like I said earlier, I never actually knew that I was gonna end up doing music. I started doing interviews, I switched to fashion. I had my own brand, Sabali, switched to fashion, and then, you know, one thing led to the other, and then I recorded my first song, and, you know, the ginger was there, and I decided to keep it going, right? So I wouldn't say why did I choose music. I would say, why did music choose me? Because I was literally doing my own thing. I was literally doing my own thing, and then, you know, music came, and, you know, I love it. I don't do it just for the business. Obviously, money has to be made, but I'm very passionate about it.
You don't have to worry, Nina Samu. Me don't have to worry, Nina Samu. Zama Lafia, Zama Lafia, Zama Lafia, the dunia, the lahira. Zama Lafia, Zama Lafia, Zama Lafia, the dunia, the lahira. Zama Lafia, Zama Lafia, Zama Lafia, the dunia, the lahira.
That's what this is all about.
Okay, Lafia is my latest single in my two-part project. The project consists of Lafia and Abeg. Abeg features Jide. It's a refix. Lafia is basically me talking about how I found peace. I want peace around me. I want my people to have peace. We're eventually going to find peace because everybody needs peace. Zama Lafia, Zama Lafia, Zama Lafia, the dunia, the lahira. And my two, I see my guys. Zama Lafia, Zama Lafia, Zama Lafia, the dunia, the lahira. Zama Lafia, Zama Lafia, Zama Lafia, the dunia, the lahira.
Nigerian entertainment industry, or the Nigerian music industry, is saturated. That's what people say. But when you look at the population of Nigeria, of course, you can't say saturated. So what are you bringing to the table that is different? What is that thing that you think is your thing?
The energy, first of all. When you hear about Tifah or when you see Tifah, I bring the energy, right? Afro-cultural music. I'm Nigerian, right? But I love to bring unity in my rap. I rap in Pidgin, I rap in English, I rap in Yoruba, I rap in Hausa, and a little bit of Igbo, right? And the more I learn Igbo, the more I fuse it in my music. So yeah, I feel like I'm different. I know that I'm different, and with time, the world will get to find out.
Gen Zs, young people who want to take up music, using your experience as a lady in the industry. Because when you look around, you see the most successful are all men. You hardly see ladies. So what do you think it's behind all that?
Well, the truth is, you know, it's a... the truth is, the industry is actually saturated with a lot of guys. And I feel like women are not really being heard. But that's going to change this year. That's going to change from now on. Like, shout out to all the amazing females in the game, like, striving and, you know, pushing. You know, to the Gen Zs and people up coming and trying to push the music, I tell you to stay relentless, because, You know, consistency is key. 1, 2, a lot of people are going to talk. If you know what you want, you go for it, regardless of how long it will take. If you're hungry, it will come to you. That's just my belief.
Single, what is there for them?
Make una go stream Lafia first. Make una stream Lafia, make it digest first. I have a surprise coming for you guys. But yeah, go stream Lafia, go stream Abeg, my latest project, of the Tifah project. Please go check it out. Thank you.
Okay, if they want to meet you, I'm sure a lot of people will be attracted to your music, to your personality. If they are to hook up with you on social media, where should they go?
Okay, so if you want to find me on social media, my Instagram is Tifah, Tifah, Tifah Rona, RUNAAH, Tifah Rona. Twitter, Tifah the First. Snapchat, Tifah. TikTok, The Real Tifah. Once you type Tifah, you see Tifah Rona. That's what's up.
Okay.
But that in your zone, in the zone. Need to own my people's summer. You don't have to worry, Nina Summer. You don't have to worry, Nina Summer. Nigga, I go how my niggas know I'm bad. I got my tuashi on things I never heard. Abuja gon' mom, Abuja gon' bum. Don't be my mama money, don't be my papa money. I spent a couple racks with a man. Running up weed, when we need. Every day, put on day. This a mouse, that they grind. I'm not too much, you a guy. 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 Zama Lafia, the dunia, the lahira. Zama Lafia, the dunia, the lahira. Zama Lafia, yeah.
Now, thank you for still staying tuned to the program. Please remember to follow us on all of our social media platforms. Talking about social media platform, you know that is one thing of this 21st century. And we cannot talk about the 21st century without talking about artificial intelligence. This is the brilliant and amazing Toibat Anifowoshi with the Genesis. Go nowhere.
The world is said to be sometimes depressing. Gamification promises to remedy this design flaw by engineering a new reality, one that transforms the dull and difficult part of life into something fun and inspiring. Well, that's the view of some experts in the field of gamification. On today's episode of The Genesis, we'll examine this interesting world with Haniel Jafaru, an ICT expert. Welcome. You've likely experienced gamification already, from language learning apps to fitness trackers and social networks. Gamification is the use of game design elements and mechanics in non-game contexts.
Some of those game principles include the badge. When you're playing game, you have to get badges. You acquire points as you're playing games. So those principles that have been embedded into game systems, moving them and applying those same principles into a non-game system. That's the process of, or that's the concept of gamification.
The concept of gamification has its roots in the early 2000s. But the term itself was first coined by Nick Perlin, a British computer programmer and consultant, in 2002. Today, gamification is seen as a revolutionary tool for transforming education, work, health, and other numerous aspects of life. Experts believe that this is to induce specific behavior in people using virtual carrot and stick. Amplify, a leading tech company, reveals that the gamification market is currently worth $15.43 billion and is expected to reach about $48.72 billion by 2029, with numerous companies already utilizing this technology to boost productivity.
So I think beyond education and employee, that's human resource, it's also going to help out in marketing. Sales. We have loyalty cards that is on the increase. It has been existing. So when you are a consistent a regular customer of a particular product, the gamification principle can also be embedded into that product. So as you buy that product, you get a point. Recently, I took my kids out, and as they went to this game store, and the more games they play and they earn points, and the more points that they earn, that point is stored in their card, and because of that, they would want to come back again, because they want you. Once you are able to achieve to a particular get to a particular point, you can use the points to buy a particular toy. So it's going to help. It's going to help to boost sales and marketing for organizations.
However, there are arguments from some quarters that gamification is just another tool for cohesion, distraction, and control.
It can become a distraction if not properly structured, but once one is able to, the inability for one to determine when it becomes a distraction is a huge concern. The other challenge we need to take note, as long as the gamification system or technology is concerned, is the fact that it is short-lived. Another challenge is the fact that there is no inclusivity for this particular gamification system. Is not at its peak, because for one to be engaged in the gamification system, there are a lot of things that one needs to put into place. One of those things is the fact that you need to anyone that is involved in this gamification system needs to have a mobile phone or something, or a technology, an end device that enables one to be able to carry out that task. So if one does not have that technology, the end device or the embedded device, it becomes a challenge for that person to be able to carry out that task.
Some argue that gamification is not more than a commercial tool to serve the interests of its makers, rather than the surface promise to make users happier and more productive.
To watch previous episodes and for more updates, kindly follow The Genesis on our social media platforms. Thanks for watching.
Generation XYZ, especially Gen Zs. We cannot do without them. I have told you this before. So we just have to understand them. And like I earlier said at the beginning of this program, this week, Gen Zs will be telling us all about your identity. Does your identity make you or mar you? This is Understanding the Gen Zs with their take.
Hey there, welcome to another episode of Understanding the Gen Z segment of the Generation XYZ show. It has been a minute and I missed you. I hope you did miss me too. My name is Oluwakbelumi Abiodun, and today we're going to be talking about something very delicate, yet something we should also be talking about more often. While you're trying to find yourself as a person, your identity, are you, discovering yourself more, or are you losing yourself? Of course, we have some panelists in the house who will be talking about this with me.
Like you said, self-discovery is a process, it's a journey. We are just evolving. Today you feel like this is the best decision, tomorrow you feel like I should have done better.
Okay.
So self-discovery changes as time goes on, and on whichever phase you find yourself in life, it's a process, a continuous process.
Like at every stage of your life, something continues to change, so there's always a new aspect of your life of yourself that you always find out about or get to know about.
Okay. So if you're to describe your identity, one word, what would that be?
My identity in one word is authenticity.
Okay.
To me, personally.
Okay, who else wants to go?
I would say adventurous.
Mm-hmm.
To say the least. Adventurous. I don't like to put myself in a box, per se. I like to try other things. If I feel in something,
To establish the fact that social media is not as bad as we think. You are the one who can actually decide if you wanted to lose what you are, or you wanted to discover what you can do. Do you want to say something, Dayo?
No, I was about to say, when you have, one of the issues now is when you have people like our really mentioned Mandikis as an example for people who are trying to discover themselves.
Yeah.
This is where we also have issues, because you definitely saw someone.
Gigi.
Gigi is another one.
Gigi
is another one. It's you're trying to discover yourself, but you see someone being someone succeeding in a similar field you want to go in. So instead of having multiple inspirations, because those are the ones that are the loudest ones, those are the ones you follow. So in that instance, you start losing yourself.
Yeah.
I can say that's where social media.
That's where social media makes you lose yourself. I agree completely, because right now there are lots of people who look up to Gigi. There are lots of people who look up to Saida Borch. There are people who look up to Mandy Keys, Badasiba.
And then even Blessing CEO, but now.
People look up to these people. So now, I think it still boils down to the fact that you as a person, you need to be, don't move with the crowd.
Yes, that's true.
If wind blows this way, you want to go like this. Wind blows the other way, you will just lose yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
So literally find who you are and stick to it. If there's somebody that is already excelling in the path that you want to.
Online.
Exactly, there's so many mentors. Yeah.
Okay, now you're
saying
there's so many people you can actually look up to that.
At the end of the day,
it's all just
we all went to school because for one purpose, to gain knowledge. We go to church for a purpose, to have the knowledge of Christ. At the end of the day, everything surrounds on purpose. Just find your purpose and align to it. If you're born with multi-talented skills, if that's your purpose, there are people that progress in all of the field.
Yes.
They are multi-talented. They progress in it. So if whatever your purpose is, find it, because there's this quote by Dr. Miles Monroe. He said, the biggest tragedy isn't death, it's someone living without a purpose. So while you're alive, find your purpose and align to it.
Find your purpose.
That's all. Just find your purpose.
We're sticking with that. Find your purpose, because if you don't find your purpose, then you are at a bigger risk to lose yourself than finding yourself. And you want to find yourself instead of the former. That's all we have for you today on Understanding the Gen Z segment of the show. And we really hope that you've picked one or two, or maybe 100. Just pick something. We want you to also keep the conversation going. Interact with us on our social media platforms on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at Generation XYZ. Let us know what you think about this topic, and we'll be glad to hear from you. See you guys next week. Bye.
Welcome back. I hope I have entertained, informed you, and also enlightened you thus far on today's episode. I tell you all the time, thank you. I'm not just telling you thank you to tell you that. I'm telling you thank you because I am only able to be here, honey, because you keep following me and you keep staying tuned to the program. So from myself, our entire production crew, and of course the Nigerian Television Authority, thank you. Please do come back again next week. Before you go, remember my name. Honey, my name is Ehiko Ito. I am the daughter of Agada and my mother. Bye for now.
The dunia, the lahira. Zama lafia, zama lafia, zama lafia, the dunia, the lahira. Zama lafia, zama lafia, zama lafia, the dunia, the lahira. Zama lafia, zama lafia, zama lafia, the dunia, the lahira. Du pepe pas, du pepe pas, du pepe pas, du pepe pas, du pepe pas.